Yes, yes. Hey world. You are tuned into another sessions of Vinyl Conversations, the home of where, well, actually, yeah, the home of what were they really talking about on that track? We are your hosts. I'm Latifa. That's Chamaricha over there. Wave to the people.
What's
Oh, okay.
good, everybody?
She giving up the peace sign. So just for the people that don't know, and again, just a reminder for the people that do know, on this show we dive into the lyrics of a specific song from all genres. So in this group on the live, don't be afraid to speak your mind because we are. So let's put the disclaimer stuff out. We do not own the rights to any of this music. It is for entertainment, educational purposes only. So yeah, again, Facebook, don't mute us.
We do not own the rights to this music. It is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I
Y'all
had to
got
move
that?
closer so y'all can hear me. You know what I mean? So
It is crazy because we still be getting emails from, well, like what is it, reminders or whatever from Facebook saying, oh, you're partially, some of your video has been muted. Like, dude, we gave the disclaimer. Come on, man.
petty gang.
Like, why we gotta be petty? Come on. It's for the culture. Come on. All right. So, um, yeah, we're gonna be bringing in our special guest today in a few minutes. She's backstage, hanging out. So, oh wait, hold on. All right. All right. So, without further ado, please welcome the extraordinary, the one and only Meli'sa Morgan to the show.
Hi.
Yay!
Hey, everybody. I'm trying to get that light. Can you see me? There you go. And it's
Yes.
Meli'sa. It's Meli'sa. Yeah, Meli'sa
Oh, it's
Morgan.
like my daughters.
Yeah, no, it's Meli'sa. Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness, it's like my daughters. So okay, we got it.
Yeah, yeah. There's only one S, one L, and there's an accent mark between the I and S. So it's Meli'sa. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Look,
I like it. I
look.
like it.
All right. So how are you doing? What is going on with you?
Well, I'm doing good. I'm in my condo here in New York. I have a house in South Carolina, and that's where we spent 6 months from like the end of January all the way until, yes, till August, no, till July. Yeah, and then I had
Mm.
to come back here and shoot a movie. So I wasn't going to miss that money.
Oh look.
Right about that. Like,
And it was
yes.
so crazy. So we were in South Carolina during the pandemic. I was in Aiken, South Carolina, which had like 100 cases and like two deaths for like forever. And then they had this spike. We came here in July, and I had to quarantine for 14 days before I could even leave because South Carolina was on the list in New York. So we had my place in New York. I've had this place for about 20 years, and this is my
Wow.
little care. Yeah, yeah, all paid for, and so I use my money well.
Look. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. To have a place, a condo in New York, you had to use your money well. Yeah.
Look,
For
that part.
sure. For sure.
That part. So, without further ado, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into the song. So we're just gonna play, just a little bit under a minute, just to be on the safe side, so Facebook doesn't mute us. But they
Well,
still like to play games.
here's the thing. They shouldn't mute you because I own the rights to the song.
Look, you know what? And that happens when some of the artists come on, but then these Facebook does some weird stuff. It's weird. Like they'll
Yeah.
partially mute it.
Yeah, so I'm giving you permission. So if they do that to you, say that you have permission for me because I'm the writer and the artist on the song. Yeah.
Look, that part, Facebook, you heard
Yeah.
it.
She said what she said.
Uh-huh.
All right, so look, so here we go. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Give you peace of mind. Who do you think you are? Or maybe one day you'll be a star. But until then, baby, I'm the one who's crazy. 'Cause that's the way you make me feel. I don't want no romance. I just want a chance to show you that I'm for real. I never said. Hey,
Yes.
yes.
Grooving over here.
Look,
Grooving.
that part
Yeah.
on a Sunday. Yeah, so that song was Fool's Paradise.
Yes.
Fool's Paradise. Man, it is so many people that have sampled that song.
Yes. Yes. One of the first big ones was LL Cool J, of course.
Mm.
Then we had Mary and Jay-Z. Yeah, and recently we had Trina and Trick Daddy for Miami
Oh.
Love and Hip Hop. I've had people that said, I'm going to redo Fool's Paradise, as my single, let me know what you think. And I always tell them, I said, if the song wasn't so popular now, you could do it. But if you do it, then they're just going to say that you're copying Meli'sa Morgan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's like I can do like a Mother's Finest song. I could do an old song from Martha Reeves and the Vandellas because it's not as prominent now as it was then. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you do a Fool's Paradise, it's still being played like every day. Somewhere. All the time. The DJs are still playing it. And internationally they're playing it. The radio is still playing it. It's not a good thing to do because they're still playing the original. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
For sure. Definitely understand that. So I'm gonna go into the first the lyrics of the first verse, and then we'll talk about what was going on in that verse. It says, I'm taking out this time to give you a piece of my mind. Who do you think you are? Maybe one day you'll be a star. But until then, baby, I'm the one who's crazy because that's the way you make me feel. I don't want no romance. I just want the chance to show you that I'm for real. I never said that I would be your everything, but you know that I love you, baby. And it's gonna be such a shame when you can't start living when you can start living with it. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Like, it's gonna be such a shame. Like you just see him say, "It's gonna be okay." It's a shame.
Right.
So when you did this song "Full Paradise," because you already let us know you wrote it, is this something that you were experiencing? Like, were you going through something with somebody who like, because when you say, "Who do you think you are?" Maybe one day you'll be a star. Like that's like checking somebody. Like, bro, that you ain't it. Like, you're not a star.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that that's a song about a couple, but it's not. It's not a song about it. It's about a parent talking to their child.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Absolute wow right there. Like what?
Now,
Man,
if you read
I
the
got
lyrics again,
chills.
now, if you read the lyrics now again, you'll get it. It's a child who's because I used to be like with my father. I'm gonna be a star. I'm 17 now. I don't need you, and like my mom one day sat down and said, I don't know who you think you are. Maybe one day you'll be a star, but today you're not. You know what I'm saying? So, and and I put romance. She said, I don't even want your love today. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to read you. And I
Wow.
always love you. But so that's where the romance, I don't want no romance. I just want the chance to tell you how I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, I don't even, don't be coming over here. No, don't be hugging me because I'm about to read you today. And that I'll be here waiting for you when you come off your trip, because you might come off your trip, because I was like, I'm moving to Manhattan and you ain't gonna tell me what to do, go on your trip. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't work, I'll be here. This house will still be here for you when you come back. And believe it or not, I got married and had to move back home after I got, divorced. So, those things happen,
That
and
is
it's
so mind blowing.
So
That's
if you read the lyrics again.
right.
Yeah.
Wow. That is crazy.
Listen, I see it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Taking out this time to give you
Yeah,
a peace of
especially in the
mind.
second part.
Who do you think you are? Maybe one day you'll be a star, but until then, baby, I'm the one who's crazy, because that's the way you making me feel. I don't want no romance. I just want the chance to show you that I'm for real. I never said I was gonna be your everything. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So in the second one, we won't go
Man.
into these lyrics, guys. It's like we the mama,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says, "Fool's paradise. You better think twice. It's not very nice." And then it says, "Bright lights in big cities. Don't go to my baby's head. You know I love you."
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Now I can't help but laugh.
Bright lights in big
Right.
cities. Done gone to my baby's head. Done gone to my baby's head. She crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just remember what your mama told you before she sent you on your way. She never told you to be too clever to not see your own mistakes. Like now, absolutely.
Man. Yep.
That
Yeah. And see what happens
You got your
when people,
mama lens on.
yes, what happens when people, the music gets them, but what happens is that when people hear that song, they sing it because it's familiar.
yeah.
Familiar to somebody telling them that, but they don't get who told them that. And nobody has never gotten it, but they be reading it. Just remember, and don't forget what your mama said. And it's like they don't get it until I say that song is a mother telling her child, oh shoot, that's why it's so familiar. My mom be talking to me like that. You know
Just like that. Right. Just like that. That's so amazing. Like this is why I love this show, because no one would ever been like, she talk about that now. It's like, wow, now when you hear it again on the radio, you're gonna be like, yep.
And when I got this one, and when I wrote that song, I moved from my parents' house to the young lady that I was writing with, because she had a house and we were deep into doing an album, and I moved in to her house so I could record at night, so she wouldn't have to keep coming and pick me up and record at night. And I just remember my father saying, "You sure you want to? You too young. You don't need to be moving to somebody's house." And I'm like, I can't keep getting up at night and going over there and recording. I you know what I'm saying? So I got to move in with her. And he was like, "Oh, this is crazy." You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You tripping? So all of that was going on when I was doing it. Yeah.
That's amazing that you were able to put those.
So how old were
you?
Oh God, what was I? I graduated from high school when I was 16. So and then I went to Canada for like a year, and then we came back, and I toured with Shaka Khan, and then I toured with Kashif. So I think I was about like 17 and a half, going on 18. Yeah.
Wow. Just the names you just mentioned alone, like that's, how was that?
You're in Queens. She lives in Queens. You could just go over her house. And I was like, I can't go over her house because she records all the music in the daytime, and then at nighttime I record, and I can't keep getting up at night going, so I might as well just go and stay with her and sleep during the day, and then when she's finished, she leaves the studio for me downstairs, and then I can go downstairs and record. Yeah, he's like, oh, that's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, until he came there and we had dinner and he's seen the whole setup. And, okay, now I get it.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So you just brought up some legends in themselves. That the song with Kashif, Love Changes. Ooh wee.
Yes.
Ooh wee. Ooh wee. How did that come about?
Well, I had toured with Kashif after Shaka Khan. I toured with Shaka Khan for like 6 months or something like that. And then after that, then Kashif wanted me to record on his album. So then I recorded on his album. Then I toured with him and we opened up for Gladys Knight and the Pips, which was really fun, really fun. And we, oh my God, we did Broadway and everything. It was so much fun because, Gladys only does like the top-notch theaters and stuff. So it was so much fun. Right. And then while I was singing with Kashif, Hush Productions found me actually on that Broadway show and said, oh, don't you want to do your own album? And I said, yeah. And they said, come to the office. We just did Lilo, we doing Freddie Jackson, we did Melba Moore. Come to the office and let's talk. And they told me, I think it was on a Sunday, they said, come to the office tomorrow morning. And I came to the office on that Monday morning and they signed me right there to Capitol Records.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So I did the whole thing, and during the whole time, Kashif was busy. And I was like, well, I want Kashif to do something because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have gotten the deal. And he was just like, I'm busy. I can't do. I don't know what he thought. I don't know what he was thinking, but he didn't do anything on my first album for some reason. And then the album blew up and Do Me Baby went #1 and all that stuff. And then I get this call from him saying, how come you didn't call me? And I'm like, I did call you. You have Alzheimer's? What's wrong with you? I must have just been busy or whatever, but I want you to come to the studio and let's do something. So I went to his studio. He was actually living in Jackie Robinson's mansion. And rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. He actually lived in Jackie Robinson's mansion. And we went over there and he had this beautiful studio. And look who was there. Whitney Houston was there. Robin Crawford was there. He had a party and all of us was there. Yeah. And it was just great. Wow. So that's how I wound up singing on her album and all that stuff. And then, he said, I've got this song, Love Changes. I'm going to do it, as a solo. I'm like, you can't do it as a solo. You're not a female. And he's like, because that was, who was that? Mother's Finest with Joyce Kennedy. And I was like, let me hear the song, Kashif. And so he let me hear the song. I was like, I could do it with you. I could do it with you. It'll be a hit, And he's like, it'll be a hit if you do it. I was like, yeah, it'll be a hit if I do it with you. So, he let me do it.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. All those names.
It was.
Like, wow. That's awesome.
It was just, back in those days, it was just like a beautiful time. You'd go to somebody's house because she would have these parties because he had a place in Manhattan. And he knew all these people. We'd just go to his parties. And Whitney would be there, or Melba would be there, Aretha might be there. It was just like that. If they were in town, they would just go because nobody had anything to be afraid of. And he was like the #1 producer, like in the industry at that time. Yeah.
Right.
That's great. Man. That is great. Look, is great.
That's a classic too. That's how still be banging. That come on. Man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Was everyone thinks that Prince gave me the song, but he didn't. It was the president of Capitol Records that had that song. When Hush signed me on that Monday, basically like a week later, they said the president said, he doesn't really care what else I do on the album, just as long as I do this one song, Do Me Baby. And we was like, Do Me Baby. Like 17, 18, do me, baby. I don't, you know, and
I was shoot. That song is the joy too.
I, you know, and
Yep.
I was like, I gotta go talk to my dad about singing some song called "Do Me, Baby," you know. And I went to talk to my dad, and you know, he was like getting used to the idea of me being in the industry. He's like, you know, well, can you sing the song? I was like, well, yeah, I could sing the song, but you know, the lyrics. He's like, well, go in there and sing the hell out of it. You know, you just never know what might happen. And so Paul Lawrence and myself and a guy named Clifford, we went in. There's only two background singers on "Do Me, Baby," me and Clifford, and we went in and we did it. And God knows, you know, the rest is history. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Look,
That is really good. That's a lot of
sure
knowledge
is.
that we didn't know that you're giving out over here. Being scared to
Yeah.
do me, baby. Now people ain't scared to say nothing on the track. They don't
But
care.
I know, you know what I'm saying?
That
Nicki
part.
Minaj, like Cardi B, I'm feeling her. I'm like, girl, if you show your butt one more time, I'm done. Please leave that for Offset. I do not want to see your tattooed butt. Good
Is
Lord.
that leaving for Offset? I
That's too
mean,
funny.
I like okay. I mean, you ain't lying, so But
Yeah.
yeah, like there's none of that discretion in music anymore. But music is music.
Yeah.
Everything has to change. But yeah, I can imagine being young and "Do Me, Baby." That's not like
Yeah.
listening to music that you had no business listening to now and your parents catch you. This is real, like it's gonna be on the radio, like people are gonna know that I'm saying this.
You know, I mean,
Hey,
what's
look,
funny
that
to me and
song,
them doing
it was
them, that would have
played
been rated
in the
X.
household.
Yeah, I mean, in my household, they wouldn't even, you know, they played like, who was that? They played Red Fox, and that was like rated X in my house. Remember Red Fox? You know, and his
Right.
jokes, and they were just
Yep.
like cynical jokes, but that was like rated X back in, you know, when my
Right.
parents played stuff. Now, you
Right.
know, ugh.
Look. Just like Phoenicia just said in the group, Phoenicia was like, "Do Me Baby" had been on every slow jam playlist like since the
Yes,
80s.
yes.
So
Mhm.
that's a classic joint.
Yeah, and, you know, and there's so much appreciation for my music and music during that time. But I'm really getting a surge of appreciation for some reason from the hip hop community on Snoop Dogg's new video that he did as a tribute to Nipsey Hussle. He starts the video
Mm.
off dancing and singing "Do You Still Love Me?"
Wow.
What?
Can
We
you
have to put that in the chat.
Dang.
We gotta check
Yes,
that one out.
I'm like Snoop Dogg. He's like in his blue suit. He's like, "Love me while I'm here. Do you still love me while I'm here? Do you still love
Look.
me?" And I'm like, why did all my fans like sit there? Meli'sa, did you see this? Snoop Dogg is singing your song in his video, and now it's like close to like 3 million hits or something like that. So we're gonna try to talk to him like next week so I can say thank you and maybe get on tour with him and sing it before he does the song. Yeah.
That would be so
Yeah.
awesome, man.
History.
That would be like
Like that Fool's Paradise with Trina and Snoop Dogg doing it as a theme song for Love and Hip Hop Miami last year. That was wonderful. Thank you. You know, I always love when those checks come in.
I know that's right. I know that is right. Um, so for me, I'm gonna ask this question, and that I always ask everybody when they come on the show. At what point in your career did you know that you were famous? Like, when did you say, like, man, like I've made it? Like, these people know who I am. Like that moment that you remember that you were just like, well, like, was it a fan? Somebody asked you for, like, was it the city you were in? Like, something that happened that you were like, man, this is it. Like, I've achieved, whatever. Like people know me.
Wow, there was a couple. First time I met Aretha Franklin, and she said, "Hello, Meli'sa." And I said, "You know who I am?" She says, "Of course I know Meli'sa Do Me Baby Morgan."
Nice.
What?
Yeah, that was one. when I came back to New York, when I was touring with, I don't know where he is now. Remember Billy Ocean? Yeah,
Oh
we was
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was one of my first tours, and we came back to New York City, where I'm from, and we played Radio City for 2 nights, and that's when I kind of knew when like 5,000 people like jump up, to your song. That's was like, oh wow, if I made it here, you know what I'm saying? I think I made it, So yeah,
Right.
uh-huh.
Right.
Those 2 months, and then when I got my first place in Manhattan, I was renting then, but when I got my first place in Manhattan, and it's not a brag thing, but like I walked in and they let me see the model apartment, and the guy says, you can come in, but this is the model apartment. And it was like, yeah. So what else are you going to show me? He's like, well, I'm going to show you the apartment that you're supposed to be in, and he showed me the apartment that I was supposed to be in. I was like, nah, I want the model apartment. Yeah, this is not the brand. He's like, well, the model apartment is going to cost $30,000. And I said, yeah, I want the model apartment. It's like no hesitation. It was like, that's the one I want. He's like, you're going to pay. I was like, I didn't say no. I said, I want the model apartment. So my people will call you and they'll take care of that. Yeah. So
Nice.
Wow.
that's one of the moments where it's like, I made it. Damn, I just spent $30,000, So yeah, one of those moments. Yeah.
That's awesome. Those
Yeah.
are really good examples of knowing when like you feel like, okay, yeah, like Aretha Frank, like that's like
That was, oh my
that's
God.
Like
it.
that's the queen of soul.
Yeah.
And,
Because,
and and Radio City is like the Apollo, like you know what I mean?
that's bigger. People don't know the Apollo is small. The Apollo only
Right.
holds
Mm-hmm.
like 2,000 and something people. Radio City holds like almost 6,000 people. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But the Apollo, when you play the Apollo, you made it too. Yeah. And Showtime at the Apollo was actually,
Right.
yeah, when the TV show, and I did that like 4 times. So that was another one of those moments. Yeah. And the lady in the front, remember the lady in the front with the afro?
Yep.
At the Apollo, and stand up and everybody was singing.
Every show had this staple.
Yep.
Yep.
Her.
Yeah.
She was hype all the time, like no matter
All
what,
the
like
time.
that.
That was her seat in the middle. Huh? She was like, sing, Meli'sa. I was like, oh shoot, I made it.
Yeah.
That was my name. I made it.
Absolutely. Yes, I can
So,
see that.
so what other projects do you have up and coming?
Oh my goodness, I did a movie. Yes, I have a movie coming out called Footprints of an Angel that I play the mother. And I'm so excited about that. And we are in the studio now doing the lead-off song for the movie that's hopefully going to come out sometime before the end of the year, like October. So I'm really excited about that. It's my first kind of like major movie role. I've done plays and stuff like that, but I've never done a movie, and they call me to do this movie. So I play like a mother, but I can't give it away because it's so
Oh,
the
okay.
storyline is so strong, But I play a mother. I play like a young mother. So I told myself I'm not playing an old mama. Don't even try it, because I still got to be Meli'sa Morgan when all this is over. And but we're excited, and we think it's going to be like a Netflix Prime Video thing, because nobody's in the theaters right now. And maybe if it comes, the theater's open, it'll be there. But they said it's definitely going to be on Netflix. So I'm excited. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome. That's really great.
Yeah. I have
So any music though?
I have the last CD that I did is still doing good. It's on all the online retail love demand, so you can get that. And I did wonderful songs like "How Can You Mend a Broken Heart" and Aretha Franklin's "Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You," and those are like
Oh.
really hot. So especially when I do them live, because people, that's my era, and when I sing it, people really appreciate it. And with Aretha, I did "Ain't No Way," a little snippet of "Ain't No Way," and Aretha heard that, the last time I did it on my previous album, but she passed away before she was able to hear "Never Loved a Man," so she didn't get to hear that. I would have loved if she could have heard my version. Yeah. But I think she's smiling down on me. I think she is. Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome.
Look, she already had gave the blessing
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
she called you out, saying, "I know
Yeah.
who you are."
Yeah. And I've been blessed with her at one of Clive Davis' pre-Grammy parties to sing on stage with her. So we put those pictures up, on my social media pages, so your people could see that. So you can see there was like a real kind of like camaraderie there. It was wonderful
Right.
knowing her. Yeah.
That's
And
great.
Shaka, all my friends that are just huge. Patti LaBelle, I toured Europe with Patti LaBelle. We toured London and did Wembley Arena and all of that. So, I call her Auntie Patty, and my Auntie Melba Moore, all of them. Yeah, they've been in my career helping me.
Family.
Yeah.
Family. That's cool. That's really nice.
Nothing but greats. Nothing but
Yeah.
greats.
Yeah.
So where can everybody find you? What are your social media handles?
Oh, just, you know what? They're all Meli'sa Morgan. If you put in Meli'sa, Melisa Morgan with one L, one S, you'll find me on, because it's Meli'sa Morgan one on Instagram. It's Meli'sa Morgan on Twitter. Meli'sa Morgan on Facebook, and I have a fan page that I keep taking down and putting up, taking down and putting up. I don't know why I do that. But it's on there. And I just started a new page, Meli'sa Morgan. So that's going to be more business. I have a lifestyle blog, Lifestyle with Meli'sa Morgan, and those are also on social media, where I talk about things that I do. I crochet. Let me show you something real quick. Wait. I don't know if you can see this. I crochet. I'm crocheting this blanket. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah. This is a big old blanket. Can you see that? All of
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah. So I
Uh-huh.
crochet. Yeah. I crochet. I do like Meli'sa fruit sticks, where I do chocolate dipped strawberries and stuff for parties and things. This is just hobbies that I like to do because I like to cook. I wish, maybe next time I come on, we talk about a song and I'll cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
We
be
got that coming
awesome.
up.
Yeah. Maybe like, "Do You Still Love Me?" where I could talk about a relationship or something. And I'll
Make
cook
some
for you. Yeah. And
make some
yeah,
yes.
I renovate my house down south. Is all renovated, and I'm building a new home. I just bought land in South Carolina because I come to New York just to work, and then I leave. I'm sorry, New York, I love you, and I was born and raised, and I'm getting scared here. People are getting shot. This pandemic, things are not opening up. It's just, I love New York, but I feel more comfortable down south now. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
That's cool.
yeah, so I'm
It
building
sounds interesting.
a home, a 3,500 square foot home. My new property in South Carolina. So things like that I do on my lifestyle page. Yeah.
Wow, you sound like you stay really,
Wait,
really
so what
busy. I
about the
appreciate you coming through with us, taking that time because it seems like you do a lot. You got busy, busy, busy. So coming through and talking with us, I really appreciate that. Like that's really,
Oh,
really
thank
nice
you.
of you to take the time
What was
out
you
for
gonna
that.
ask, Latifah? What
right?
was you gonna ask?
Oh,
You was
so
talking
so the you have, is it yours, or but I saw something about a clothing line, or is it yours or someone else's? You're just
Oh,
the
it's
brand
someone
person for
else's.
it.
I'm an ambassador. But, when your
Okay.
numbers go up on Instagram, people start hitting you to be an ambassador. Or I'm not an influence. What is it? What is it?
Influencer.
Influencer. Yeah, influencer. Yeah, because I don't have
Influencer.
enough. Yeah, because I can't boost on my page because it's the weirdest thing. I did a television show, Sister Circle, and they sent me the footage, and I posted it, and they said that I was violating Facebook. So then they took away for me to boost,
Wow.
which is like which is it's insane. How can you tell me that I can't put something up that I'm in? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You're in it.
That's crazy. How do you take away my privileges for me putting up something that they gave me permission that I was on their show and they told me to post it? You know, so but anyway, yeah, it's a clothing line, BB Heavenly, and this young lady, she sent me this outfit like a year ago, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I couldn't fit it. She sent it to me. My butt was too big, girl. I was like, I cannot fit this outfit. But I've lost like 20 something pounds with this whole pandemic. And I'll tell you why, because I'm sure some people are going through it and I don't have no problem talking about it, you know, because I went to the doctor and they said that my blood pressure was a little high. So, and I know a lot of people have gone through, you know, some medical stuff dealing with this lockdown and COVID and stuff like that. So they put me on this little tiny pill and said, get to exercising and lose some weight, you know, and I did. And I had to do like an engagement party, and I pulled out the outfit that she had sent me like a year ago, and I could wear it. So I wore it, and she was like, post it, and I was like, yeah. So she's sending me something else to wear too. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Nice.
This thing is
Congratulations
crazy.
on that.
You know?
That's awesome.
Watch your health. Stay calm. You know, people are panicking. They're out of work. You know, actually, on next Friday before you go out, and I know you know you have to go. Next Friday, I'm doing a fundraiser for I Love Artists Foundation to raise money for musicians and artists that are struggling through this pandemic, that need to pay their rent and the bills and you know food, and they have
Very
to
nice.
stuff. And they had been working, and they were supposed to be doing tours and all that stuff, and all that stuff just went down out the door. I had like 10 dates with Genuine when it happened. 10 dates with Genuine.
Wow.
And when the pandemic came, you know, out the window. So so we're doing a fundraiser next Friday. You can go on my page. It's going to be at Sugarland in Brooklyn. And I'm going to do like a little 30-minute set to help raise money, you know, to help out the artists and the musicians in New York.
That is really awesome.
So it's gonna be live. It's gonna be live, like on here.
Live with a band. Yeah, it's gonna be live with a band. You know, I don't know why they don't do the Zoom and make the whole thing live or do a pay-per-view with it, but you know, I guess as they go along they'll do it. But yes, it's gonna be live.
Baby steps.
And I'm gonna be performing. That's my first time performing since February with a band.
Geez.
That's a long time.
That's gonna be good.
I would normally be working 2, 3, you know, three weekends, you know, in a month easily, and all of that just went out the window with COVID, and none of the clubs are opening back up. It's really, you know, no theaters are open. It's really rough. I'm thankful that I have royalties and I saved my money, and I paid my taxes because I can get unemployment.
Yeah, I pay my tax. I can get unemployment. I ain't worried about y'all.
You know what I'm saying? You know, there are musicians who don't get unemployment because they don't pay any taxes. Pay your taxes, people. There's a reason for Social Security and all that stuff.
You heard what she said.
Like this.
Pay your taxes.
And I'm not ashamed to say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on no welfare, nothing, you know, but unemployment, I paid my taxes to, if something happens, to help me out during these times. That's what the money is for. Yes.
You're an artist. You work. You're unemployed.
Yes, you know, so it's a beautiful thing.
Pay your taxes. She said what she said.
Pay your taxes. Yes.
Pay your taxes and vote. There it is.
Oh, vote. Yes. We're going through a whole Black movement thing here that we should be proud that we're standing up for justice. We have to stand up for justice. That's the thing. The looting and all that stuff, I don't want no parts of that. But standing up for the right thing and standing up to make things better, that's a good thing. And that's what we have to do. Yes.
Indeed. I agree.
Do that. We're obligated to do that for the next generation, or there ain't gonna be no next generation. Let them have their way.
Yeah, right. It starts and ends with them. Like, what you mean the future?
Right.
What you mean the future?
We enjoyed having you on the show today. We appreciate you coming on. We know you gotta look. We know you all beautiful and stuff today because you got some other stuff going on. Look, maybe you wanted to go change, but I didn't have time.
It's just a little sundress girl and some hair.
Listen, before the show, I was like, I'm gonna just put on a t-shirt. Then I looked at the flyer again. I was like, nah, she looking like she's sassy. Let me go ahead and put on something cute. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's just a little sundress.
I looked at that flyer, like, oh no, she's sassy. I gotta let me put on some lipstick or something. Like, no t-shirt today. No t-shirt today. I'm glad I didn't. I was like, cause she looking like she coming.
Y'all look beautiful. You look beautiful, and congratulations on your show, and good luck with everything. Okay.
We appreciate it. But since you said you was gonna have her come back, we gonna hold you to that.
Yes, I will. I promise. And it'll be at my house in South Carolina, so we'll have a whole new,
awesome.
Yes. Okay, we'll do that.
All right. So yeah, we definitely gonna do that. But this is what we do. At the end of the show, towards the end, we ask our guests if they can bless us on the way out. So if you can sing something, a little something on the way out.
Oh, sing?
Any song, anything.
Well, I'll sing with Fool's Paradise. You better think twice, because it's not very nice.
Bye, thank you.
Wow. Thank you.
Have a great week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming on and enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, well, thank you. You too, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, wow. That was an awesome show, guys. Awesome show today.
And so another one. So.
Y'all, for the people that didn't know, that song was about towards a kid. It's children.
About a mama yelling at her daughter. Ain't that nothing?
What?
That was mind blowing, guys. Like, that's good information. She's talking about getting yelled at by her mama. Like, she's like, everybody think this song is about love. It ain't. Then you read the lyrics, like, well, I'll be damned. It really ain't about.
Look, that part. Like, how old was you?
I was today years old when I found out that Fool's Paradise was a mama yelling at her daughter. Like, let me find out. Let me write some shit down and then see if it gets on.
That's crazy.
That was really awesome. Anyway, of always, we appreciate y'all coming and watching with us, because it's just getting better. I know y'all been seeing the flyers. We got some heat coming. Listen, my daughter be like, "You got Anthony Hamilton? What song you doing?" I'm like, I didn't even know. I just woke up to the flyer. Like, I ain't even had time to process. She was like, "Yo, what song y'all doing?" I'm like, "What?"
How you didn't know? I told you. What you talking about?
Nah, I didn't know that flyer was dropping today.
Okay.
Yesterday. I didn't know that. I just woke up to Facebook and saw it. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, we got Anthony Hamilton on a special edition. So it's not a regular Sunday. It's on a Monday the 21st special edition. But remember, we got After Dark on the 12th, September 12th. So Vinyl Conversations After Dark soundtrack.
soundtracks.
And that's just going to segue into our Sunday show with our special guest. Who's our special guest for Sunday?
Oh, I'm over here breakdancing. My bad.
Yes, we got Turbo in the house from Breaking One and Two. Right.
Climbing the walls and stuff.
Yes, he's gonna be in the building on the Sunday, the 13th. So definitely tune in. We got, like I said, we got stuff coming up. We got more stuff coming up.
We got more stuff coming up. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know, you can go in there and watch shows, rewatch, whatever you want to do. But we would like people to subscribe and watch them, like them, if that's, you know, whatever you feel. But, you know, we need them followers so that we can start getting, you know, the publicity that we want, so we can get even better people to come through.
We're going to start doing those live shows, you know, in secret locations.
And we already put the Cash App out there. I'm always going to listen. I'm always tell y'all, you want to donate to us, the Vinyl Conversations is our is our Cash App handle. You know, some people already done supported, and we appreciate y'all for doing that.
For the love offerings.
For the love, that's what she called them, love offerings. I just want your money.
They're love offerings. Look,
love
really?
offerings. Love offerings. Listen, pay me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. No, but we do appreciate you guys giving us love offerings, blessings, whatever you want to call it. We appreciate it. So yeah. What else you got, La?
All right, now that's it. So yeah, just check us next Sunday.
See y'all in a week. Oh, Saturday.
Saturday after dark.
It's still a week.
After
we'll see y'all in a week. So we got like Saturday and Sunday, and then the next week we got Sunday. And like, listen, we just keep going.
Look, September is booked and crazy.
Keep going.
But stay tuned for October.
Man, it's just gonna get better, guys. Again, appreciate y'all. Have a great week. We'll see y'all on Saturday. Vinyl Conversations After Dark on Instagram. Right? That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll post the flyer, so you'll see that shortly. So y'all enjoy y'all Sunday, y'all holiday, and we'll see y'all. Peace.